Steve.
What's going on,
Nice
man?
to meet you. I happen to be
Steve.
named Steve as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you today. I was walking around Supercar Sunday and I noticed your beautiful 350Z.
Thank you,
A
man.
Nismo version
Yes, it is.
350Z. This is a pretty rare car, huh?
Yeah, actually, it's new to me. I actually had a 04 track model.
Okay.
In March this year, it got totaled.
Oh,
and,
man.
you know, I looked at other cars, and my heart just lies with the Z and Nissans. Collectively, between my dad, my mom, my stepdad, and myself, we've owned every Z except for the 262 plus 2 and the 370.
Wow.
Yeah, and my first car was a 83 280ZX Turbo.
You are a Nissan family, right? I mean, that's it.
Absolutely.
You're
Absolutely.
I was talking about it on my channel. I'm into all kinds of cars, but I got to
Yeah.
tell you, Nissan's probably on the top of my list. My Skyline, my
Yeah.
Hakoska, right? I got a 240Z, I got a 71. I don't
Okay.
get it out a lot. It's still being worked on. But my son, even who's filming this right now, is real shy. He doesn't like to. He's always on the other side of the camera. But his first car was a 350Z.
Okay.
Not a Nismo.
Yeah.
Although looking at yours, what he told me just now, Dad, how come you didn't buy me that one? Right? So this is the 350Z to have, though. Huh?
Yeah, you know, it's the little differences that make this one great. You got the different motor, you got the seam welded chassis, you know, the aero kit is the huge noticeable thing. The driving quality, I love this car.
What is it about Japanese cars that you? What is it? I mean, tell me about it.
I think the thing for me was that when I got into cars, I am a result of the Fast and Furious generation.
Fast and Furious.
But I also grew up on Gran Turismo, and a lot of the Japanese cars were just styled better. They looked, you know, timeless. Like, you know, today I still think some of the most timeless looking cars,
Yep.
for me, aren't like the American muscle cars, but like the Mazda RX-7, the
Yeah.
FD3S,
Yeah.
the 300ZX, the Supras,
Sure.
the NSX. Like those will always be like the timeless cars in my books.
You know, a lot of people requested for me to interview guys like you and find out what it is, why it is that you're influenced by cars like this.
I think for me it was a lot of the early years. The Japanese were the innovators in the automotive industry. The Toyota Aero Cabin.
Yeah.
That was a hardtop convertible
Oh,
car
yeah,
in like
yep.
the 80s, early
Yep.
80s, something like that.
80s, I believe. Yeah.
And you know, now you still have cars in the U.S. that are just now getting hardtops. The Mazda Cosmo
Yeah.
had the digital dash.
Yeah.
It had all this crazy technology that some cars are just now getting today.
Yeah. They're ahead of the time. They're ahead of the curve.
I think they are still. Sadly, it's become kind of like an eco car kind of environment. And I get, you know,
yeah, it's
you
the
know where it
trend,
is.
but-
Yeah, but as far as sports car goes, Japanese have always created the most iconic, visceral driver cars. You know. that-
Did you like American muscle cars? Did you grow up with anything? Did you like anything American that you like
you
car
know,
wise?
I did enjoy the Chargers at the top of the line for me because
Yeah.
I grew up watching Dukes of Hazzard.
Okay, all right.
So
Nice.
you know, I love the Dukes of Hazzard, and
Yes.
I've always wanted a Charger, but I
You don't want to
appreciate
drive
the
it like
look.
a 69, 70
I
Charger.
have no interest in carburetors and
Unless, if Daisy Duke was sitting next to you, would you make an exception?
I mean, I'd take her around the block a couple times. I'd drive around the block a couple times, but yeah, that'd be absolutely.
Hey man, Steve, it's a pleasure talking
pleasure
to
to
you.
meet you.
Awesome car. Thank you very
Awesome,
much.
thank you.
And Steve's POV, man. I'm
Thanks.
here with Kevin and Kevin's 350Z, right?
That's right.
Nice to meet you, Kevin.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
Pleasure. Kevin happened to know the channel, Steve's POV, but I told him today why I came out here today, Supercar Sundays, to kind of talk to guys, young guys like yourself. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21 years old, a young guy, driving a Japanese car like this. And the question a lot of the Japanese viewers have, they always say to me, why are American guys into a car like this? I mean, we got a lot of cars to choose from. You're 21 years old. Why this car?
Well, the problem is that we didn't get a lot of the cars that the Japanese got. You know, like we didn't get Chasers, we didn't get Swords, 1JZ,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're kind of limited to what Japanese cars we can get for that's affordable with power.
Yep.
You can use, you know, for instance, this is my drift car.
Yep.
So
And
this
you
is what
drifted,
I chose.
don't you?
Oh yeah, I sure do.
Yes, you do.
I just got back from the track about a week ago. It's got some scars, a tore rear bumper and everything. You know,
Nice. What was the appeal of the Japanese cars like this? What was it? Movies? Was it games? Was it?
You know, a lot of, I think it all started with Tokyo Drift, that Fast and Furious movie.
Got it.
And ever since then, it started just expanding. And even just the first Fast and Furious movies, it started from there. And Initial D, the anime series, is a huge thing.
Right.
And when D1 Grand Prix also came to America in the early 2000s, that was a big, you know.
So you were influenced by a lot of that culture.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you said, man, I'm going to get a car that I can get my hands on here, and a pretty darn cool
Correct, actually.
American sold Japanese car is
Yes, sir.
the 350.
Yep.
My son owned this car as well, by the way. The kid filming right there, this was his first car as well.
Oh, cool.
Blue.
Very cool.
He had it for a while. He sold an STI now. So he's got the same fever you do, I think. Maybe not to the degree that you do, but
Right.
you know, it's funny. I'm 48 years old, right? I'm like the old guy on YouTube, the old guy who's driving a couple of cool cars here and there. But I have a different perspective. I didn't grow up with any of this. In fact, you know much more about these cars than I do. I just happen to be around a lot of them, and you know, people give me their keys to do it. But so I'm curious. This is interesting for me. You know, what influenced guys like you,
Right.
21-year kid, to get into drifting, to have a Japanese car like that. And it was movies, it was games, it was stuff like that.
All that stuff was the only thing that, you know, just showed what Japanese culture, drifting, and all that was all about, you know?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I actually have a spare motor, and I'm going to be doing a single turbo. I have the block at home. I'm going to send it off to a machine shop. And
Are you going to do the swap yourself? Or are you going to do?
oh yeah, I did this motor. I put the training, everything. I've blown up at least 3 BQ engines.
Here's a guy, 21 years old. You're going to go do the work mostly yourself.
It's not too common these days either.
Right? No, it's not.
No.
I mean, how many kids nowadays your age can even get out of a car and change a tire?
They'll cry. They
Right.
just cry.
They wouldn't figure it out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How many kids know what the third pedal's for? You know, down
Yeah.
there, and
Right.
don't know what it is, right? It's different, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So we need guys like you to keep it alive, man. To keep manual transmissions going.
That's right.
Keep drifting going. To keep
That's what
cool cars alive.
That's what I want to do.
You're gonna do it, Kevin. Awesome, man.
People out there.
That's a thumbs up. Old style right here.
Hey.
Thanks, brother. Nice talking to you.
You too, man.
Cool. 皆さんこんにちは。スティーブテキシテンのスティーブです。スティーブテキシテンのスティーブ。まだ朝早くて口が回ってないのは許してください。所有者のライアンさんの紹介しましょう。Ryan, come on in. How are you, sir?
Hello.
I stopped by. I saw your car, and we've got this new thing on Steve's POV where we're talking about Americans, non-Japanese, and their love for Japanese cars. So you're young. How old are you?
19.
19 years old. Is this your first car?
Yes.
Tell me, why did you get this car? What is it about this car? Why you went for this car?
I just like the cars because there's so much customization you can do to them. So pretty much every single car you see is a little bit different than one another, and I just thought they look cool.
I agree with you. It does look well. Tell me what you did to this car. What do you have a Rocket Bunny
So
kit?
it's a Rocket Bunny kit. It's a V1 version 1 kit. I have avant-garde wheels, some wrap accents, and then the Rocket Bunny wing, a tune, and then a sound system.
Nice. So before you got your license, did you know that this is the car you wanted?
Yeah, I mean, it was between this car and a Challenger.
Uh-huh.
But I test drove this one and I just liked it a lot. So
I like it a lot better. When you drive this car, what do people say? What's the reaction from average people when you drive this car?
Now I'm kind of used to it, but in the beginning, a lot of people, like, you notice they stare at you, and you get thumbs up all the time from everybody. And it's cool. Yeah.
Nice, man. Nice. Well, I love it. What's any further plans beyond what you've done to it so far?
Maybe some engine mods, supercharger or turbo. They're not that fast, so that's probably the next thing. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much almost done with it.
Do you have a whole crew of guys who have Scions like this?
Yeah, I know. Well, there's a lot of them in LA, so there's about, I think, 10, 15 of us with Rocket Bunnies and
Nice.
FRS meets and stuff like that, yeah.
I'd love to get together with you and your group of guys with these cars and kind of
Sure.
get to know other people who are into these type of cars. Because I think guys in Japan, Japanese guys there, really appreciate guys like you
Yeah.
and some of your friends who like these cars, customize these cars, and kind of take the Japanese spirit and bring it here to America and kind of show it off.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we can set something up with a bunch of Rocket Bunnies.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, you got a great car. This is Ryan. This is, what year is this car?
It's 15.
It's a 2015 Toyota Scion
FRS, yeah.
FRS. Beautiful car.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for showing it to me.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Tell everybody to subscribe too, Ryan.
Subscribe.
Steve's
to
POV.
YouTube, Steve's POV.
Thank you. Cool. 次はこちらにあるマツダ3のオーナーさんのご紹介したいと思うんですが、2014年式かなのマツダ3、ちょっとフィールが書いてあるのと、なんかかっこいいよな。俺が昔、マツダファン、マツダ派なんで、もともとこういうの見るとあんまりないので、見ると興奮しますね。かっこいいなと思うので、ショーンさんという人がなんか日系人、アメリカに住んでる日本人、の方なんだけど、アメリカは長いので、ちょっと皆さんに、ご紹介したいと思います。ショーン、 Come on in. Sean-san. おはようございます。こんにちは。こんにちはですね。Hi. Sean, we're going to do it in English. Maybe
Yeah.
mix a little bit of Japanese in between. But I was telling everybody about your 2014 Mazda 3.
Yeah.
Can you give us, tell me how long you've owned it?
Almost 2-3 years now. Yeah.
Is this your first car
Yeah, it
that
was
you've
my very
owned?
first car.
And what was it about the Mazda 3? Why this car?
I mean, it looks. I mean, I really liked it when I first bought it. You know, I was looking at Acuras and all that, but saw this looked the best. Best MPG as well. So
Very nice. It's a manual trans?
no, I didn't really think about doing anything, but I just got automatic.
God, you and that guy Ryan too just now, man. You guys with the automatics. We gotta get some of you guys, young guys, driving manuals a little bit, huh?
I mean, I didn't really think of doing anything to it, but you know, I just
No.
started to.
Well, it don't matter. We'll give you a pass on the automatic versus the manual. So tell me, what did you do to the car? What are some of the mods you've done?
So far, I got some wheels, exhaust. I did lower it, maybe some few light modifications, but that's pretty much it.
I love it. I love it. You drive it You drive it every day?
Yeah, to work and school.
Nice.
So,
Nice. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
19.
19. All these young guys. でも日本語もわかるよね。
はい、日本語ちょっと。
日本人ですよね。
はい。
ほら、日本語喋れるんだ。でもアメリカは長いから
まあちょっと忘れた。
忘れたっていうこと
もう書けない。
まあ書けない。打つことは
はい、打つことはできます。
あとお母さんとお父さんに日本語でよく言われる、
は
怒られる怒られることがあるんだよね、
はい
We'll stick with English. I appreciate you showing me my car. You're a super nice guy. Your buddy Ryan has a super nice car too. And you know what we're just trying to do is kind of show the Japanese back in Japan, kind of the love that
Yeah.
people here, even Japanese guys who've been here for a number of years, still have for Japanese cars and
Yeah.
what it is. So, I'm a big Mazda fan, so I think you picked the right car.
Yeah.
Fun car. Only thing you got to do next time, manual transmission. my
Yeah,
man.
next car.
Thanks for showing it to me.
No problem.
Thumbs up is what we do on my channel. Tell everybody to subscribe.
Subscribe.
チャンネル登録よろしく。
よろしく。
よろしくね。Thank you.
No problem.